Hi friends, this is Sarvajam here. Welcome to my networking channel. Hope all are doing good. And today let us discuss about PIM Graft Message. So PIM Graft Message used in the PIM dense mode scenario. So what is a dense mode? It uses the flooding and the pruning behavior. So what happened whenever the source started streaming any multicast traffic, so the entire information will be flooded to all the receivers. So each and every subnet will receive the copy of the packet, right? So R1 will send the copy of packet to R2, R1 will send to R3, and R2 again will flood the information to R3. So what is pruning? Assume R3 does not have any receivers or there does not have any downstream routers, right? So in that scenario, what happened? These interfaces will be pruned. So whenever a host rejoin the interface, what happened? It will send a message, what we call the PIM Graft message. So PIM Graft message is used to what unprune a pruned interface. If this interface automatically, if this interface is already pruned, if you want to add any new host to this prune interface, what happens? It will automatically the host will be added back to the interface. So that is the reason we call this as a PIM Graft message, which is used to unprune a pruned interface. That means obviously it is a join interface. That means whenever R3 receives any new host connected to this R3, automatically it will send a PIM Graft message. So that is a benefit of PIM Graft message. Let us go to the architecture. What I will configure. Let us go to R1, show run. So I already configured the directly connected interfaces. And for all these interfaces, I configured the PIM dense mode. Only that thing I have done. Faster than at 0 by 0, I have configured dense mode. Faster than 1 also I configured dense mode. And even this interface, I configured the dense mode. So all this router, I configured the dense mode. And for the communication between these different networks, I configured the routing protocol OSPF, right? So OSPF is a routing protocol I configured for the communication between the different networks. So now what is the plan is now before streaming the multicast traffic, now let us check the R3 routing table, R3 multicast routing table. So let us go to R3. So how to check show IP M route. So do a show IP M route. You can see this is a default group 224.0.1.40. So still I have not streamed any multicast traffic from source to the receiver. So what happened? Now I'm going to stream on multicast traffic. So let us go to PC3 and now let us stream the multicast traffic. Ping 239.1.1.1. So minus C, let us start the 1000 packets. So from the source, I'm just streaming the traffic to all the receivers. So what happened? You can see the time mode, but doesn't matter. It already started streaming the traffic. So now you can see the behavior. It already receives, right? It is sending the prune message 190.30.2. So what happened? It is sending the join message to all the receivers. So each and every packet, every R1 and R2 and R3 will receive the behavior show IP MRO. So that is the flooding behavior of dense mode, right? It flood the information to all the receiver. So each and every packet, so even you can see in R1 routing table, show IP MRO. So before going to graft message, we want to understand the behavior, right? So you can see it will create the S, G notation in the multicast routing table. So what is S? S is the source what I will stream the traffic, and G is the multicast group address. And these are the interfaces, incoming interface, and these are the outgoing interfaces. And let us now see in R3 multicast table. So let us do the show IP M route. So already I streamed the traffic. It started streaming the traffic from PC3. So now after streaming the traffic, it will create the S, G notation to all the receivers. So S is nothing but the source 30.2 is a PC1 IP. So this is a PC3 IP, sorry, and this is a multicast group address, right? So now you can see the RPF neighbor. RPF interface is this one. So RPF is always check the reverse path towards the source. That is RPF interface is 2.1, and the interface is faster than at 0 by 1. That is the thing, right? And the neighbor is 2.1, right? So now what I'm going to do, so now you can see the outgoing interface. So outgoing interface, it is showing faster than 1 by 0, and it is in a pruned list. That means only this interface will be accepted as per RPF. It will always do a RPF check, and only this interface will always prefer. So this interface will be pruned. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an interface. This interface I have not added any host. So now I'm going to add a specific group to this faster than at 0 by 0. And you can see the PIM Graft message. So what happened? It will automatically send a join message. So PIM Graft message is equal to PIM join message, which is used to unprune a pruned interface. This has been already pruned. It already has been removed. So now I'm going to add a new group to this faster than at 0 by 0. So immediately you can see the behavior. It will send a PIM Graft message. Let us see. Let us go to R3. Show run interface faster than at 0 by 0, right? This is the interface. I have not enabled any group. So now let us join the group. What is the command is faster than at 0 by 0 IPIGMP. Let us do the join group 239. What is the traffic we have streamed is 239.1.1. Same group let us add 239.1.1.1. So after doing this, immediately it will build a graft message, right? You are able to see, right? It is immediately sending the graft message for this interface, and it will receive the graft acknowledgement on faster than 1 from 2.1. 2.1 is this interface. So 2.1 immediately it received the graft. So it will send a graft message, and it received already the acknowledgement from the 2.1 interface, right? So now let us see the routing table. So now let us see the routing table, show IP mroute. So now you can see the outgoing interface. So now you can see this is the forward mode. You are able to see it. That is the only behavior. So what happened? This will be in the forward mode because I already added this interface. Immediately it sent a graft message to R1 upstream router, and it will receive the graft acknowledgement back. So this interface always will be pruned. I already told as per R, whenever the multicast table receive any multicast packet on this interface, it will always do a RPF check. So as per the RPF check, this interface will be accepted because this is the shortest path and this is the longest path from this source. So always this interface will be accepted. This link will be accepted. So this will be in a pruned state. So now I added a link over here. Now I added this host over here. What happened immediately? It sent a graft message and this has been added. So that is the reason this you are seeing as a forward dense mode, and this 1 by 0 is in a pruned dense mode, that is in a pruned behavior. This will be automatically pruned, and what happened after 3 minutes, the prune timer is always 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes again this link will be added. That is a disadvantage of dense mode. So every 3 minutes it will start the prune timer, again it will be forward in a forwarding mode. So now you understand what is a PIM graft message. It is used to unprune a pruned interface. This already has been pruned. So after adding to this group, what happened? It immediately sent a graft message to the R1 and received a graft acknowledgement back from R1. So that is the benefit of PIM graft message. So always we'll use this in a PIM dense mode scenario. So dense mode, two things. One is the flooding and the pruning or the dense mode behavior. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Thank you.